everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Dawn, and today I am starting a new collection of journals. I'm making sort of an eclectic collection. Basically, I'm trying to clean my craft room and tidy away my scraps while making journals. I don't have a lot of time in my craft room every week, so I don't typically like to spend that time just cleaning. It kind of gets, I don't know. I don't like to spend my time in my craft room cleaning because I don't have a lot of time in my craft room. So I'm going to clean by making journals. I've started this collection. I've taken this like kind of thick felt stuff that I have and some plain fabric. This is going to be the inside of the journal cover. This is going to be the outside. So my mom is a quilter, and she gave me 2 giant bags of scraps from her quilts, which I asked for, but didn't realize it was going to look like this. I've made a couple of covers. I'll just show you what I've made so far. So I have this one I just finished with a blue and green. This one is a much more scrappy blue. This one is actually sparkly. I love this one. Look at this sparkly. So that's just butterflies in yellow. This is pink. It's got this cupcake here on the front. Here's another pink one. So I kind of can tell that these were scraps all from the same quilt. These were actually strips already sewn together. I think I have, like, here's one. So these were just already like this, and so I put them in a grid. I'm going to sew these, but right now they're wet with glue. Here is this one. It's got this cute little kitty cat right there. And that was the first one I made, so I'm just working to get them all made, and then I can sew them. I'm kind of trying to color coordinate them. The papers I'm going to use for them are just going to be whatever's sort of in my stash, whatever's around my craft room. I'll do a video showing. Sorry, my light is flickering. I don't even understand how that's possible because I have LED lights in here. But okay, we're just gonna go with it. I don't know what I was saying. Sorry. I'm trying to go by color. I'm using scraps from all around my craft room to make these. So hang on. Okay, so I think one of the bulbs in my craft room is going out. Hopefully that's not too annoying. And yeah, I'm down in the basement in my house, so hopefully nobody murders me. That's all. Hope I don't die. And I hope that the flashing lights aren't super annoying. Anyway, I'm going to be using scraps from all around my craft room, all kinds of colors and patterns. So I figured if I color coordinate the covers themselves and don't make them like too crazy, then hopefully I can... Oh, that's pretty, actually. Hopefully I can then color coordinate the scrap. Sorry, I can't think straight today. It's been a really long week. Everybody in the house is feeling kind of sick. I think I want this here and this here. I think I actually want to... So basically I'm just gonna color coordinate the covers so the covers kind of have a cohesive color theme. That's why I picked a brown for the inside. And then hopefully that will allow me to make some sort of cohesive journals that have a color theme to them. As I feel like I struggle to make journals that don't have any theme. But if the theme is just like, this one's blue, this one's green, this one's pink, then I can roll with it pretty easily. But like making a journal that's just random is hard for me, because then I don't know how to describe my own journal. I guess eclectic, but I don't know. I just don't like that. I like having some theme. I'm just using this art glitter glue. I know a lot of people like art glitter glue, so I've bought some to see if I liked it, and I don't like it at all. I do not. So I'm just using this up because this feels like kind of a good project to use it on. So I think I want something here. So most of these I'm trying to like see where the middle is and then kind of put a piece on the spine. I don't like poking through a bunch of sewing on the spine, so I'm kind of trying to make sure that there's only one layer on the spine. So I think I'll put this here, and then I think I'll put a piece of the black. I don't know. This one's giving me a lot more trouble than the last few did. Maybe because I turned on the camera. So I'm just working away at these, slapping down glue. I'll sew them later. So I'm not really worried about the glue. These are all pretty thick fabrics, so I'm not worried about the glue showing through, but if it does, I'll probably just cover it with something. I don't know, a piece of lace or something over it if there's like a really bad glue spot, but I don't think so, because this glue is pretty, or this fabric is pretty thick. So I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope that you all have something fun planned this weekend. I don't know. I have a almost 2-year-old whose birthday is tomorrow or today, depends on when this video comes out. Her birthday is on Thursday this week. This video will either come out on Wednesday or Thursday, so if it's not her birthday today, it'll be her birthday tomorrow for you guys. I just need a little piece right here, I think. So she's turning 2. She's gonna be a big girl. She already is a big girl. She's too big. Like she was just a little baby. I just threw the wrong piece away. And so she's turning 2 on Thursday, and then we're having a little party for her this week. She doesn't go to school yet or anything, so she doesn't have any friends really. Like she's only 2. So there's a couple of kids that we hang out with that are her age or ish actually. So my son is 4.5. So there's a family we hang out with whose daughter is my son's age, but is like in love with my daughter. I'm pretty sure she's trying to steal my daughter every time we hang out, but that's okay. I get it. She's cute. So they're coming, and then my son will be there, and then maybe a cousin who's around the same age as the other kiddos too. So it might be a couple of people. It'll be nice. And then family, grandparents, you know, the typical. I'm gonna probably just let that hang off a little bit. I've got this paper. This is just a scrap paper. I was doing it on my desk, and then I decided that was a really bad idea. And I stopped doing that and put down a piece of scrap paper. Definitely would recommend that. I did not sleep well last night. My husband like hurt his arm or his like neck somehow from sleeping funny. My daughter likes to sleep on top of him, so he kind of got in a weird position last night, and now he's in a lot of pain. So we didn't, and that happened like in the middle of the night, so we didn't sleep well last night. Of course, we never do because we have little ones. Kind of want like one big piece for the back, but I don't think I have anything that's the right color, and I want to save this for another front. So like this is that's the wrong color. I have this one right here. I have so much scraps of that one. I don't know why. Like so much of this one pattern. It's clearly from, like, it's very obvious as I'm going through it, from a couple of, like, only a couple of different quilts. Maybe I'll do like a piece of this. So they all kind of coordinate, but you think that would make it easier, but it doesn't. This edge is folded over weird, so instead of, I don't know, being normal and ironing it, I'm just gonna, oh, sorry. I'm just gonna put that there. And this one here. So yeah, I'm just tired, and I think my brain just stops working every time I turn the camera on. I'm not really sure what that's about. But so far it seems like turn on the camera and I just can't talk. So I'm just trying to use up this glue because I do not like this glue for my normal projects. I just think it's too wet of a wet glue. It's supposed to, like, everybody says they like it because it dries fast, but I just think it's too wet to start with, and I prefer a less wet glue. And honestly, anytime that I can use a glue stick, I'll probably be using a glue stick instead of a wet glue because I just don't like having glue on my hands. That's pretty much why I don't like this glue. But if you do like it, use it. That's kind of how, I mean, I think there's so many different glues out there. I don't think there's a huge difference between most of the same like type of glue. So if you like it and it works, then go for it. And that's my attitude about glue. And these corners are not all staying down very well because I didn't want to put too much glue on the edges of these journals because I will be sewing them and I don't want to put too much glue through my sewing machine. I am probably going to sew them after they have dried though, because I don't think I'll have time to do it today. And yeah, I have stuff going on tomorrow, so I'm not sure when I'll be getting back down here. I think I will put this here, and then I think I will call that done. Do that, do that, do this. So my hands are absolutely covered in glue. I have been covered in glue most of the day. It's almost funny, except that I hate being covered in glue. And the good soap that takes glue off my hands properly is upstairs. So I will be covered in glue for another few hours probably. and then peeling it off my hands all day. Okay, so this one is done and it goes on the pile. And I'll probably do one with, let me find it. This is super, super cute. And that little boy has a butterfly. So I have this, which I think I'm going to put here. I'm not sure. Like if I put it there, I could put this there. Okay, I'll do that. And then I have a ton of this teal stuff, so maybe that there. And then I thought I had more of like a black, but I guess, oh wait, here I have some squares, so I could put, I don't like that, it's too big. I could do like a strip of this yellow. So I don't know anything about this fabric. I don't know where my mom got it from. I don't know how old it is. I just know it's my mom's. She's a quilter. So do I like that? I think the answer is no. I think that's too plain. And I wonder if I cut that. Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to cut this one in half. I'm going to get as many strings off of it as possible. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do like this. And I might do this, and then this. I like that. The bottom of this is very stiff. All right, so do I want that on top or underneath? Underneath, because it's the plainest. All right. I keep trying to use up that blue one with the cute kids on it. And I'm struggling because I don't feel like a lot of the colors go too well with any of the stuff on here. And then I keep going and finding a different piece that looks better. I'm sure I'll use it on something eventually. I've done one journal cover like this with one of those pieces on the front. But, yeah, it's just not. I'm going to put glue on the seam here. So now this is running out, which was kind of the goal, but now it's being even more annoying because it's running out and now I have to fight with it. But I won't make you suffer through that. If it gets too low, I'll grab a different glue or go off camera. I don't know. Ugh. All right, so this in this corner. I love these fabrics, and every time I see these scraps that my mom used on a quilt, I'm like, well, why didn't she give me that quilt? Yeah, the last time she made me a quilt, I was a teenager. So it's been a while. And she's made a bunch of quilts for my kids, which I guess is fair. But I'm still a bit jealous. Because I know she's making these quilts for people. I know some of them she's selling, and so I guess I can't be mad about that. But, you know, like, why isn't she making me a cute quilt with butterflies on it? I know that's not how it works, but it's still funny to tease her about it. I'm like, oh, so who got this quilt? Because it wasn't me. I feel like my sister kind of does the same thing with my journals when I make journals. Except that I give her so many that she's not allowed to do that, and she still does come over. She helps. I sell journals at the art shows that I do in the summer, and she helps me with the art shows, and she'll be like putting journals out on the table, and I'll see her just like setting a bunch of them aside to look at, and then she always ends up like taking one, which is pretty funny to me. So she has a lot of journals. But yeah, I think if I was ever helping my mom sell quilts, I'd probably just steal them all. Which is fair. So now I'm thinking, do I put a strip of like this black? Ooh, yes. The answer is yes. So we have all these overlapping corners. And if we put this strip here, I think that's going to look really, really, really nice. So I'm going to... It's just a bit too big. And... So I'm not worried about this glue holding. That's why I'm okay using like a non-fabric glue, because it's not gluing, it's just tacking until I can get to it with the sewing machine. So if you are not going to go sew your fabric, you should probably use a fabric glue. And if I'm not going to sew fabric, I do use a fabric glue. I usually end up using Fabri-Tac just because that's what's most readily available. Okay, so that one is done. I'm making, it ended up being 13. I don't know how I got to that number. It is a pretty random number. I wouldn't worry about it. So here's the inside. Here's the front cover. I could just do this. That would be pretty funny, actually. But it doesn't quite fit. So I'm going to do the back with this. And then just cut this straight-ish. I don't want to claim that I can cut a straight line freehand, because I don't think I can, but hopefully that's not too bad. It's pretty not great. Maybe I will put that there, and then maybe I will find... Here's my other bag of scraps. The only reason it's not out because I have too many scraps. Maybe I will do... I need something cute for the front of this journal. Oh my gosh, look at all this glue on my hands. It's so bad. Okay, I don't want that one. But I could do like a strip of this along the bottom. And what do I want in the front? I'm gonna look in here to see what I'm missing out on. Oh my gosh. That's funny. I might just do that one. That is hilarious. See, my mom makes cute quilts, I'm telling you. Okay, I have a brown here. I'll use it instead of the black. Goes better with the orange. Let's see. Here's candy corn, but that's seasonal. All right, here's the other one that I think might go. This is what I'm saying. My mom makes really cute quilts. Okay? She just does. Like, I don't know what these frogs are doing or why they're doing it, but they look crazy. And I don't know what upright is for them. Okay, I think I'm gonna do like right between these two frogs. All right, and put that in this corner. Okay, and then I have, what do I have? I have this here. All right. The problem with these scraps is they are so wrinkly, and I don't want to iron at all. I don't like ironing. I have all kinds of things, but I do have this one little piece that's like upholstery fabric. That's not from my mom's stash. That's just from me. All right, what do we think of that? I'm gonna go for it. Okay. All right. I might be giving up on that glue. Usually I use something like this when I'm not trying to use up art glitter glue. It's not as thick, or it's not as thin. It's much thicker, so it comes out slower. But I do tend to like it better because it is not as thin. Anyway, get that glued down there. Make sure we're covering up all of the batting layer. Get that. I might actually use this random white glue that I have. If I can get it to work. It wasn't working the other day. There we go. I think that will be fine because, again, I just want a quick glue that's going to hold this stuff in place a little bit. Do I like that? I don't think I like that. I think I want something like this. I thought it looked like bubbles, but it doesn't. And I don't like it as much as I want a dark blue. I have this green. I'm not happy with any of my choices right now. I think this is my problem with working with scraps, is I'm very indecisive, and I feel like a lot of times I get stuck trying to decide specifically which scraps I want to use. All right. Just gonna cut this. I think I'm going to use this one. This is not from my mom's quilting. This is from my stash. I have a lot of like neutral plaids that I've just been trying to use. Okay. So yeah, I kind of have a busy weekend planned. Let me know in the comments what you're doing this weekend, if you have plans, if you have anything going on. What are you doing? Are you going to any birthday parties? I'm joking, but I do actually know a lot of people that have November birthdays, including my husband and his mom and my daughter. So it's pretty busy birthday month for us. Yeah, so it's just going to be a little bit busy around my house, and then we're headed into Thanksgiving, and yeah, I've been doing a lot of Christmas crafting. I just released my artist's palette journal collection that I've been working on for a long time. If you didn't see any of those videos, they're really not getting any views. So I released a bunch of videos, flip through videos of my artist's palette collection. If you haven't watched those, please consider it. I am a new channel. I hate to like beg for subscribers, but I've seen that like the number of people that are returning viewers, if everybody that was a returning viewer actually subscribed to my channel, I would have almost 1,000 subscribers, and that's 1,000 is the number you need before you can start making any money off YouTube videos. So if I'm gonna make any money off of like the watch ads and stuff that come before the videos, I have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and I don't. I'm just about at 250, and it's my goal to have 1,000 by the end of this year, because I'd love to go into the new year making some money off of this. So here's this cute little frog one. These frogs are so adorable, and I don't know what they're doing, but I love them. So if you're watching and you're even slightly enjoying it and you want to see my next crafting and shopping videos, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And anything that you can consider doing to help me get subscribers, like, I don't know, if you know somebody that likes junk journaling, if you want to share this video with somebody that might enjoy it, or any of my other videos, you know, anything that you could do to help, I would appreciate, because I feel like we're always fighting like the algorithm, and I can only do so much. But like YouTube, if you're watching my videos but you're not subscribing, then they're gonna stop recommending my videos. But the more that you, like, if you're watching another channel and then you're watching my video, if there's somebody else that's watching that other channel, there's a higher chance that they will get my video as a recommendation, because they're seeing that, like, that, you know, they being the YouTube algorithms, the way that it works is if you're watching a channel and then you come over to my channel, they're gonna think, oh, those viewers want to see this person next, and so they'll start suggesting me to people that maybe will also be interested in my channel. And if you're following, that really helps me out. I do mostly craft with me's because that's mostly what I do, is just work in my craft room in my limited time, trying to get as much done as possible. I do a lot of flip throughs because I have a lot of journals that I've made over time. I make like a lot of quick and easy journals for my craft shows. So I do a lot of flip throughs on here of those. And they're not very exciting, but I do have a ton of them. Like, that I still have to release. Just because Sorry, I'm having a really hard time trying to figure out what I'm trying to say. I have a lot of flip through videos. I like making the flip through videos. They're not even advertising journals that are actually for sale anymore. They're often showing off journals that I've made, and it's kind of a way to document journals that I've made. And most of them I've sold at in-person shows. But if you do see a flip through and you're interested in that journal, please just message me, because it takes a lot of time to get stuff up online, and if I have a journal that I still have that I haven't sold that you don't see in my shop, there's a good chance, like if you see the flip through, there's a chance that I still have it, and if I do, I would be happy to send like pictures or make a custom like Etsy listing or get it up on Etsy if you're interested in purchasing it, like whatever way works best. I would be happy to do that, because just a lot of them I haven't gotten around to it. It takes so much time, and you have to have good lighting. You have to have like all this stuff to get it listed online, and I don't have time to keep up with listing all the stuff that like didn't sell over the summer. So it is a lot of work getting stuff listed online. I wish it wasn't. But then you put up what you think is good pictures, and then you get a bunch of messages on Etsy asking a lot of questions about the item you put up, and then you answer all the questions, and then they don't even buy it. So I guess that means it wasn't actually what they were looking for. I don't know. I hate listing stuff online. I feel like it's hard to show off such a unique item in just an online marketplace listing, which is why I do a lot of selling on local art shows. This one. It was really simple. You just saw me put it together with a few pieces, but it's really funny and cute, and that'll be a fun one to find paper for. I'll probably just go with like a yellow orange. I have some of these clips on the corners of these because I made sure they were tacked down. I think I want to do a red one. I have some red over here. I don't know what else I have that's red, but I like that red piece. I will do the frogs too. And I have this dark red. And see what's in here. Oh, they're Christmas. I was gonna say cute little dogs, but they're Christmas, and I'm done with Christmas. And I don't want to do any more Christmas, because I don't want to get stuck with a bunch of Christmas stuff that's not gonna sell. Alright, let's see what we have here. That's cute. That's pretty. I can work with that. I might do like this one here, this one here, or just, well, the problem is that the best piece of red I have is the exact same red that's in there. I'm not sure I want to use these. I have some really big pieces that I've been saving because I think they would make a really good like journal cover kind of on their own, I guess. All right, we can do this and this and this. So and this goes for like any channel that you're enjoying watching on YouTube, if you aren't subscribed, you should consider subscribing. I'm not going to say you should subscribe, but you really should consider it, because it really does help out the people making these videos, and it helps people like me be able to come back and make more. Because if I'm if I'm here making these videos and I'm not seeing views, I'm going to go do something different. I'm going to go in a different direction and try to spend my time on something that's going to be more productive. So right now, instead of trying to work on my Etsy shop, I'm, trying to make videos. But if I'm not seeing that the limited time I have is like productively going towards YouTube, I don't know that I can keep trying to make videos, and I can't, like, I know I need to get better. I know that practice and like more consistency and all of that, but I only have so much time. And it's not a lot of time because I am a full-time stay-at-home mom. So if this ends up like if it ends up being too much work to try and get my channel to a good place where I can make money, I am probably going to have to shift to doing something different. And I like making videos and showing off my creations, but I don't have the time to do that if I can't see growth and I can't get any like I'm spending all this time making these videos, and sometimes it feels like, what's the point? Because I don't even have enough subscribers to be making pennies off of the watch time. The ads. I'm not even, so my goal is to get 1,000 by the end of the year, so I can kind of feel like going into next year, this is the right move for me. And if I'm not able to get anywhere close to that, then I'll probably have to reconsider spending as much time making videos and try to go in a different direction. And I like making videos. I like learning how to do YouTube. I like kind of building up a following and a bit of a community. I know I have some people who are the best that comment on like every one of my videos, and I really appreciate you. If you're commenting on all my videos, then I'm talking about you and I appreciate you. And I love that I'm starting to grow a following, and I love that I'm starting to make some progress in YouTube, but I don't have a lot of time to spend on it. It's not a full-time job, and it is taking a lot of time to make all these videos. And a lot of my projects take longer if I do them on camera, because I'm, focusing on two things at once. Instead of being fully focused on, making this journal collage, I'm getting, distracted talking. I'm trying to think of what I'm saying. I'm trying to talk through what I'm doing instead of just sort of going with the flow. I have to think and talk, and it is more time consuming. It is more work. I cannot decide which way I want to put this. I think the frogs have to go this way. So I think what I'm trying to say is, if you're following this channel and you're enjoying my content and you want to see more from me, please consider liking my video or sharing my video or subscribing if you haven't already. Coming into the, Christmas season, I'm going to be doing some giveaways, so you probably, want to follow for that too. And I don't know. I don't want to like say, oh, follow me for giveaways, because I don't want to feel like I'm buying people. So I don't like to do that, but I know it works. And I guess that's kind of the problem. This is not my favorite thing, but I am going to be doing some Christmas time giveaways. I do have some really cool Christmas products coming up too. I know the whole point of this YouTube channel is to like show off the things I'm making, but I also don't really love just sort of talking about everything I have for sale. I feel like I don't want to be seen as just marketing. I want to be seen as like something helpful to people that don't want to or can't buy my journals. So I don't want to, just talk about everything I'm selling. I want to show off how I'm putting together my collages, what kind of projects I'm doing. I like talking about all that, and I want to talk about all that. I hope that this is somewhat coherent. The basis of what I'm trying to say is, one, I'm using up my fabric scraps to make these really cool journals. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I hope you're enjoying watching. And my second point is, if there's a creator you love, even if it's, even not me, but if there's creators that you love, that you follow on YouTube, try to engage more with them. Try to share their videos and like their videos and leave comments on their videos, because going into the new year, a lot of creators are going to be thinking, is this the right choice for me? Is this the right direction? Is this the right focus of my energy? And we're coming up on the new year, and you might be surprised if you're starting to hear that these creators that you're following don't feel like it's worth it. And the time to do something about that is right now. Because if you're following people, if you're liking their videos, if you're commenting on their videos, if you're sharing their projects, and you're doing things that kind of encourage their channel, you're going to see that it's more likely that they will want to and be able to keep creating next year. Again, as we head into the new year, a lot of people are going to be assessing, is this the right choice? Is this the most financially logical thing for me to do? And if there's some creator that you want to see more of or don't want to see less of, I would strongly suggest you consider engaging more with their channel. Last year, come January, there was quite a few YouTubers that I follow saying they were stepping back, they were doing less, they're having to find other part-time jobs because it's just not making as much money anymore. And that's not even always people that are making money off of like straight up selling. There's quite a bit of money to be made just from YouTube, just from making these YouTube videos. And like, yes, it is really great if you buy products or whatever we're selling, but it's also really important to like understand that the way YouTube works is, I'm not making money if I don't have followers and I don't have watch hours and I don't have engagement in my videos. Then YouTube stops pushing my videos to other people, and then my channel just slowly dies. And that's true for everybody on YouTube. That's true for all the creators on YouTube. And I feel like a lot of people don't know that. I was talking to other creators recently, and like I was talking about how before, a while ago, but way before I had my channel, I didn't understand how much it meant to have subscribers. Like, I didn't understand that if you are watching a video, it's not enough. It's not like encouraging YouTube's algorithm. If you are watching a video, like, I used to not even have a YouTube account, and I would just search for creators that I liked and then watch their videos like independently of like having my own account. And I didn't even realize that that is not, that's not helpful to creators. It's liking, it's sharing, it's watching the videos consistently. And then when you go to watch other videos in other channels, then those channels point to each other. YouTube will then suggest, oh, there's a bunch of people liking this person, also like this person, and then they suggest it to new people. And that's kind of how, very, very basically, that's how the algorithm works. I have to say, I don't even know if I'm going to upload this video because I hate watching videos where creators are talking about the algorithm and saying, oh, my views are down. Oh, it's like I know those are really boring videos, but I'm also making art, so I don't know, maybe it's okay. But it is a lot to, decide every single day, yes, I'm going to do this. Yes, this is the right choice for me. And a lot of people are starting to decide that that's not the right choice because they're not seeing results. And it's hard. It's hard to get up every day and be like, yeah, I'm going to do this today, even though no one's watching, even though nobody's engaging, even though I don't know if this video is going to randomly get 3 views or 4,000 views. Like, I don't know that any given day. It doesn't make any sense how that works. It's completely random. Even bigger channels are like, I don't know. Is it worth it? Is this video gonna randomly be super popular or randomly be like super pointless for me to make? We don't know. We're just doing our best. And now I'm part of that creator group. It is hard. It is really hard to be here trying to figure this out. Because nobody really tells you if you're doing it right. You just have to try. And then wait and see if that video gets picked up, if that video is something people are enjoying. And it's impossible to predict. It's impossible to know. And it's not a lot of fun to have no idea. Okay, I'm looking at this collage and I'm like, do I like that as the front? Or do I want to flip it over and then put this piece here? But I do think I like that as the front, especially because I put those butterflies there. But I think I just want one more big piece. Okay, so my light is not doing well. Okay, can somebody please tell me why my mom, who's in her 60s, has this fabric? Yep. My mom's funny. I don't understand her, but she's funny. She probably thought it was hilarious to use it in a quilt. Okay, I think I'm gonna take... This piece is not straight, so one end has this big, thick side, and then the other end has this thin side. I don't want the big, thick side. I don't want it that thick, so I think I'll just have to trim it. The good thing about using all these scraps is that enough of them have big enough pieces that I'm going to go back after I finish the journals and also pull from the scraps to get some like cute fabric closures. And I think that's going to be really fun. Do I want to just plop that there and call it a day? Or do I want to plop that there and call it a day? I think I'll use the pineapples. I don't think I'm going to put one on the spine here. I think it's fine. Just because the collage part of it is going all over. I don't know what I meant by that. What I mean is there's only 3 pieces here. There's not a bunch over the middle. So I think that it won't be too bulky if I'm careful about where I put the holes in the spine. That's what I was trying to say. Some of them have some wild seams and stuff, but there's not a lot of seam here. It's all here, so I think it will be okay, and I don't think I'm gonna overthink this one, even though I love overthinking things. All right, well, I am done with my collage covers. I will come back probably next week after all the birthday parties, and I'll show you the sewn covers. And I hope that did not pause. I'm done with my collage covers. I'll come back next week after I'm done sewing them, and I will talk about the next step, and I'm not sure what the next step is right now. Probably putting together some pages. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Thank you for watching me. I hope you have a really good weekend. I hope you do something really fun and folly. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you for watching. Bye.